Hi everyone and welcome to the Learning Ladder. My name is Isabella and today I'm sharing with you our kindergarten favourites. I have got teacher and student in this particular video. I tried to really narrow it down to specifics because when I asked my daughter, she had a huge list of things that she really loves, but we tried to really narrow it down and I've done the same as well. But the first thing we've absolutely loved is the Learning Resources Primary Science Lab. Now you didn't actually get all of these in here. This is our little science equipment box, but you did get quite a few of the things. I'll just take out some of the things that we didn't get. These were separate, some plastic beakers off Amazon, it's got some funnels. This is a toy that's in there. But you get the basics. So you get some goggles, you get some beakers, some test tubes. These were the jumbo test tubes. You didn't actually get those, but you did get quite a few of the things, and you they have really stood the test of time. My daughter's made tons of potions and they're really sturdy, hard plastic, lovely vibrant colours. Highly recommend this set. You got tweezers with it as well. She has absolutely loved it. It was definitely worth the money, and if you can get it on sale, even better. Another favourite that she picked out was her music box. Now some of these things we had previously, but I did buy the Melissa and Doug musical instrument box, and you got a lot of nice vibrant wooden instruments. And then we've just got some separate ones as well. So that's Melissa and Doug as well. And then these were from the Early Learning Centre, Rainforest Cafe. She's just really enjoyed her musical instrument box. My daughter picked out her microscope. This is the Geo Safari Junior one. I am actually on the lookout for a better one this year, but she has really enjoyed it and it's perfect for kindergarten age. But I am looking for a preschool and kindergarten age, but I am looking for a more powerful one. So if you've got any microscope recommendations, definitely let me know in the comments. She also picked out these number and shape linking stencils. So they link together and you can also trace around them as well. They were a huge hit. I actually got them in a sale from the Early Learning Centre and it has been a great purchase because she loves them. And she picked out her animal Play-Doh cutters. Again, she really likes Play-Doh, which I didn't bring upstairs, but everyone knows what Play-Doh looks like. But these are a great addition because they're animals of the world as well. It's interesting to talk about which continent animals come from, etc. And she also picked out the Learning Resources pie. I actually bought this for her when she was in preschool, but she still really likes it now. So I wouldn't say not to get it if you're in kindergarten because she has really enjoyed it and you can use the manipulatives for counting. Another item she picked out was these magnetic shape tiles. We have a couple of the Magnetab brand, but most of them are just the generic version and they work just as well. So I definitely recommend those, and this was one of the things she picked out. I asked my daughter what her favourite curriculum was this year and she said the Elemental Science. This is the Introduction to Science Teacher's Guide from Elemental Science. Highly recommend the curriculum, she's loved it. So that was her pick for her favourite curriculum this year. Okay, now on to books. I asked my daughter to pick out some of her favourite read alouds that we did this year. So she has picked out the Mrs. Pepper Pot collection. These are the colour readers. She has loved those. She picked out Winnie and Wilbur. We have a series of these and she really enjoys that for read aloud. The Faraway Tree Adventure collection. She has loved those. She also picked out Puppy Academy. And she also picked out Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And the Enormous Crocodile. So those were some of her favourite read alouds. And then she's picked out a collection of books that she loves. She loves the Lift the Flap question and answers about animals. You'll see quite a lot of Osborne books here because they are fabulous and my daughter loves them. She also picked out, she didn't pick out those, they're from me, which I'll talk about in a minute. She also picked out the Peep Inside collection. This is Nighttime. We have a few different ones of these. They're lovely. Lift the Flap, really strong flaps. Beautiful illustration, beautiful pictures I should say, and absolutely vibrant colours. Highly recommend them, love them. She does too. She picked out What Are Germs? So this is the very first questions and answers series, but it's great for this age still, and she can obviously read some of the words herself too. She picked out the Human Body Shine a Light book. We love these. You put the torch behind and it reveals the illustration or the picture. So for this, in this case, you see the baby in the womb. Amazing quality, love them. She picked out How Are You Feeling Today? This talks about different emotions and what you can do if you're in that situation. She also picked out Questions and Answers About Your Body. Again, it's another flap book. So basically asks a question: how does food turn into, trust me to pick that one, how does food turn into poo? And it gives you a description and an explanation. And then see inside your body. This is another one she picked as her favourites. The information under, they're such great quality, and the information, the answers, is not too much for her, so she can still understand it, but enough to actually really give us some background. And she has really enjoyed the Magic School Bus books. We don't have all of them, but we do have a few, and she has really loved me reading these books to her too. Some of my favourites that I've picked out, I love the first sticker books, so I've just pulled out the Our World and the Garden. These are absolutely fabulous. Highly, highly recommend them. You can use them as a warm-up to the start of the day, or well, any point of the day really. It's obviously really helping your fine motor skills as well, peeling off the stickers and putting them on. So these are great for preschool, but also fabulous for kindergarten too, and you're learning all about different things, obviously depending on what the topic. That's Our World and this is gardening. Highly recommend the sticker books for this age. Another one of my favourites this year is really random, but these little hole punchers, and we've been using them for all different kinds of activities. So marking answers, she can mark her answer with these. There's castle, what's that, cat, dog, that's a Christmassy one, another cat but larger. She does love them, and again it's really helping your hand strength, so definitely recommend these. Weird but really good. And another strange one, maybe not so strange, but my giant stapler. This has been really helpful, especially when you're trying to staple in those awkward to reach places. Great stapler. And the brand for this one, I actually got it off of Amazon. My favourite curriculum this year was All About Reading. This is the Teacher's Manual for Level 1. Absolutely love this curriculum. It has done wonders for my daughter's reading. She has just flourished with it, so I definitely recommend this curriculum. It was really fun. It wasn't laborious at all. I really enjoyed getting it out and going through it. Lots of games and activities that go along with it. Definitely recommend. This has been my favourite curriculum this year, apart from our science, which I also love too. Another item I've really liked this year is the Leap Start by Leapfrog. So basically it's one of those pen version things, if I can get it open. So it comes with the book and the pen. It's really simple. You just click the book in and then it comes with a pen. It is battery operated. That's the only drawback. I wish it was chargeable via USB or something along those lines. But it comes with well, it doesn't come with, but you can purchase a range of different books to go along with it. That in the moment she's got is the first day of school. But we've got a few. So we've got the space science one. Oops. And you can play little games along with it. And there's different levels. So you've got your beginner level and then your more advanced. We've got Cookie Top Maths. She's got the Kids World Atlas. I just love Leapfrog products. Leapfrog and Learning Resources just make such amazing products. Amazing Animals. And then we've got a couple of the preschool ones. We didn't actually get this year, we had it previously. So we do have a couple of the preschool ones as well. But I do recommend it for this age group. I think it is fabulous. And also you can use it for preschool too. So it's an investment, you get a few years out of it. And then this one's STEM. Okay, now the next few items are actually larger items that I'm going to be sharing with you. Obviously you don't need to have these for your homeschool room, but we do have them, and I love them, so I wanted to show you them in case you are looking for any furniture purchases. I actually got this off eBay, but secondhand, but I have seen them on Amazon as well. So this is it's our little centre console basically. We use it for literacy and maths, but you got these little plastic bins with it, lovely colours. Highly recommend that. This is our IKEA, I think it's Trofast, I think it's called. I always get that name mixed up. Trofast set. Love this. I've actually used these as our work boxes and then storing other equipment. I'm going to be doing a slightly different thing with it next year. But I have loved it for this year. And then the next item is something I repurposed, I meant to say. So I purchased this wardrobe a couple of years back, from, you know, when you're in IKEA and they have the little damage sales section. So I think it was around £30, £35 that they wanted for it. So I purchased it as a wardrobe, and that's what we were using it for. But we outgrew it, so this year I decided to repurpose it. So just went to the hardware store and had some shelves cut to size and just made it into a shelving unit rather than a wardrobe. It does still have the pole somewhere. You can't see it. There it is at the back. I know we took it out, but you still do have it at the back. But I've just taken it out and put shelves in it. It didn't cost me much more, to be honest, for the shelves. I think they're about £10–15 for the shelves. But it's really great because it's much more. I've been able to use it for what I actually needed it for, which was for storage. It is a bit of a mess now. I will be tidying it up ready for next year. But it's been fabulous just to put some extra things away so they're not cluttering everywhere. And I definitely recommend repurposing things if you can, rather than throwing them away, especially if it was reasonable price to begin with. And we have a Jace. Jace! Hello. And then the final two items are the Learning Resources Pocket Chart. We have used this a ton this year. We've got our anatomy cards in there right now and some sentence strips at the bottom. I highly recommend this. We have used it for so many different things. We started off the year using it as word families, and then as she got better with her reading, we progressed to putting all kinds of different things in there, and obviously our unit study stuff. Oh, 3 things I should say left. So, well, 2 now. I saw this idea on, I think it was on Pinterest. So basically having the door hangers, which I already actually had because we used to hang clothing on there and things, you know, nightwear, dressing gowns and stuff, but repurposing them with shower curtain rings and then hanging some Ziploc bags on there. So we've got a few different little activities in here. Some of them are from, it used to be Faithfully Homemade, but now she is Fun Hands-On Learning. Took me a while, sorry about that, to remember what her new name is. So we've got a few of those and some different little activities in there. Those activities I purchased from her Teachers Pay Teachers website. But we've also got a few different activities in there as well. But the actual thing that I'm talking about is the story solution for hanging all your little bits and pieces of activities. And then finally, my last item is this little rainbow cart. I've seen this a ton on YouTube, so it's not really revolutionary or anything, but we have really enjoyed it. I initially started out with this in preschool, and I was putting our pre-K 4 stuff in there. This year I've just been putting all different kinds of activities in there, stickers and everything else. But next year I'm planning on using it for our STEM activities. So yes, that's everything in my kindergarten recommendation. So hope that was useful for you and you got some ideas of things maybe to consider. And I'll leave you with a picture of our puppy. Take care, see you soon, bye for now.